What is this?
Hi! We're
Hello.
coming live to you from the Parker household. My name is Tisha Parker.
My name is Brandon Parker.
And we just wanted to take a minute and just talk about marriage.
Yeah, and how great it is.
Oh, the joys.
The joys.
The joys.
Joy unspeakable and full.
I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where?
Down in my heart.
Where?
Down in my heart.
He's got the joy, 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 joy down in his heart.
You stole my part. I'm supposed to just say where.
I guess.
That's me.
Okay, well, the point
I
is,
was like,
sorry, we went on a little tangent, but the point is marriage. The wonders. Babe,
wonders
why
of
don't you just take 1 minute and just talk about, we'll get to the cons. Oh, the cons. But let's talk about the beauties of marriage. You want to just take off for a minute and share a little bit with that?
with what?
What you find so beautiful about marriage.
The fact that you can,
He's fishing, people. He
no,
can't
there's
find
so,
any.
No, actually, there's so many things that
Blessings.
it's hard to choose from.
Aww.
That's the truth. I'm serious.
Precious.
I was trying to decide between like,
My
5 or 6 things, but I would say just being yourself,
Yeah.
and also marriage produces, or it adds to your family. It grows your family, and so I think that's a great thing about a family or marriage. Yeah, exactly.
Aww. You know, just going based off what Brandon said, I just think there's something so beautiful about marriage that you can be yourself.
Yes.
Like, think about a friend that can look through your trash can
Oh, yeah.
and still find recyclable goods.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, when you've been married to someone for so long, I mean, you see every side of that person, the good, the bad, the ugly, and to know at the end of the day you're still going to snuggle up with them in bed. You know,
Yeah.
some nights you go a little more further in distance, but we won't talk about those now. But just to be able to, like, have that oneness with someone.
Mhm.
I mean, just now after 7 years, I started farting in front of him. Now,
Really?
that's a sacred thing. Yes, I've never farted in front of you.
No, but I thought you just said you just started.
Yeah. Remember the other night I farted? And it was terrible
You were
smell.
in another room, and I happened to
Oh,
come
yeah.
back in, and I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
Whoa!
okay, so I didn't fart in front of him. It was one of those
She accidentally
it was
farted in front of
it was a linger.
Came back in, I was like, whoa, man, somebody pooped their pants. And she immediately was like, oh. Like she
Yeah,
knew.
I
It wasn't
did.
like,
It did
Yeah.
smell like a poop pants.
yeah.
But what
We
happened
call
was
those poopy toots. The toot right before
With our
you're gonna
kids.
poop.
It is. We say that with our kids.
Oh my
We're
God.
like, "Is that a poopy too?" And though we had to teach them that what that meant was it's that last poop or toot. It's that last toot right before you have to
It's like
poop.
you're really talking to somebody. It's so crazy.
I know.
I don't know what's.
It is, huh?
It's not that way for me, but for you, it's, no,
It's like there's this little microscopic thing.
no. It's just me when I'm gonna view this.
No,
later,
I'm
that's it.
talking to my
Hello.
viewers because I feel
I'm
like
talking to myself when I watch this before I delete it. That's me.
no, we're not going to delete this.
Oh.
I'm actually auditioning for a show right now. But my point is that I'm talking to our viewers who can identify with this type of thing in marriage. I know these are all things we think about. We just sometimes don't necessarily talk about.
What, pooping in or what,
No,
farting in-
no. No, but just like the
Oh, was that
embarrassment of
your
like,
thing?
am I going to be the wife
Wait,
who
what's
farts, or
going
am I
on?
going to
Hey.
keep this like properness and this area of myself that, you know, is maybe a little more vulgar or not ladylike? Am I going to share that with him? Am I going to keep it private? Like, what kind of marriage am I going to establish?
Yeah.
You know, what do we want our marriage to look like? Like when you think of a library and you have all these subjects and different topics, like what area would we want to be in? Like the love section,
The
history.
The truth section. Nonfiction. Oh, look, we have to get rid of this.
Ooh, the
That's illegal.
truth section, non-fiction. That's a good one.
Yeah. Hold
How
tight.
how do you think like marriage is
Swan
with
Falls
truth?
Dam. Look, see.
See, ladies, this is one thing that men just
Look at
struggle
that.
with. They have a very short attention span.
Hold on.
Us women,
Can
we
we
can
show this?
multitask. Our noodles can just be everywhere. Just thinking about this, thinking about that. The kids, packing lunches, bills that need to be paid that are your responsibility. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. School functions. Do I have everything I need on my calendar? Work, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah. And this guy can't even hold a 2-minute conversation on a video.
No, it's actually almost been
It's like,
6
oh,
minutes.
bald eagle.
It's almost been 6 minutes.
Okay,
you can
that's
actually
true.
go back and look at that and see if,
Okay.
in fact, I don't know. You can time it.
Honey, I just want you to give me one thing to contribute to this video. I mean, this is going to be nationwide. Talk about marriage.
Marriage is a wonderful thing.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. It is. It's a wonderful thing.
It's like the spoonful of sugar that helps the medicine go down.
Well, life, it can be
Sure.
lonely, even if you're married, even
Not
with
with
children. You
me.
can still have
Not with me.
moments of loneliness, and I think
Mhm.
everybody feels that way. And it's scary to think about, how fragile life is and how to protect it and how to enjoy this time in our lives. Because according to, I don't know, the world standards, maybe this would be the best time that we're gonna have on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
That this is like our, when our kids are little and we're able to do whatever we want, and it just seems like. I don't know.
Well, here's a question that I want to pose to everyone. What if we thought of marriage like it wasn't about ourselves and us gaining something other than righteousness? And what I mean by that is, what if it's not about your happiness and what he can do for you? And I feel like I've been told this a million times by people. Love is like, it's an action, it's giving, blah, blah, blah. But what if we truly changed our perspective on marriage, the concept as a whole? What if we, used your home
Mm-hmm.
and everything that's going on as if like it's training camp
Yeah.
to go out into the world and use those tools on other people? I feel like when you're married to someone, they're the hardest person to get along with sometimes. They're the ones that can hurt you the most, but they're also the ones that
Yeah.
can make you laugh the most. They're the ones that you can be offended by the most. And so to using these, these encounters daily with your spouse as opportunities to grow that
Sure.
skill,
Sure.
so that when you're around other people that cut you off in traffic or treat you like crap, or you do that throughout the day,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just grabbing those tools that you're learning at home and to share the gospel and to love people like Christ loved us. I mean, that's ultimately why we're here, is to win the lost and to just really love people. And so that's what I just wanted to share with you today
Yeah. It's
on
good.
our first episode of Husband and Wife.
2.0. No, this is actually our first.
2.0 for him, 1.0 for me.
Oh no, yeah, that's
1.0.
true, but that's not what I meant.
And the only
We actually didn't even
0.0.
talk about doing this. This is our first take. And
This is our first take because we just want to see if this is something, I feel like I see a lot of videos
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook, Instagram,
Sure.
all over
Sure.
that deal with like moms and kids and like being a mom and mom life and hashtag mom life. And although that's like something we all should talk about, and we'll probably have some of that in our segments, but I think it's talking about the
Segments.
rawness and the realness of marriage, like our farting story. Have you ever been in one of those situations where you're like,
Have you?
I just totally like went vulnerable, put myself out there.
Have you ever?
Is
pooped,
he gonna?
Hey, have you ever
is
pooped
he gonna
your pants?
Like, be grossed out? or
Have
is
you
he
ever
like,
pooped
oh,
your
wow,
pants
that
in front of your
smelled.
spouse?
Have I ever what?
Have you ever pooped your pants in front of your spouse?
Real story. We'll do Q&A right now.
No.
Have you ever sharted?
No. Hey.
You
love you.
sharted.
I have not sharted.
Give me a kiss. I love you.
Love you too. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.